Thunderstorm, I guess. Sure, why not? Okay. Okay, so Fairy Stars is the magic one. And Treasure Trove is the physical. We'll go magic, because she's Magic Girl. Sure. Yeah, we'll go magic. Aqua's a magic girl. Because you believe in me. I'm not doing it. Epsilion's not here to say stop. Or Ramba. Alright, so we've done all those. Now then, time for Radiant Garden. And Square Enix knows how to come up with names. The Radiant Garden. Seriously. Scrooge McDuck!
Excuse me. I'm terribly sorry to bother you, sir.
But you're the only one around. Literally, this place is a ghost
What a
town.
well-mannered lass you are.
Culture,
I'd be pleased
you would
once
say.
to help you, if I can.
I'm looking for a boy who's not from around here. Have you seen him?
I think I know just who you're talking about. He scampered off toward yon castle in a right hurry.
Thank you so much.
So we know she's talking about Ventus, not Terra. Because remember, Ventus went over there.
Terra, I hope you're still there.
That's okay, we need to go find Ventus too. This boy needs to go home. Any chest. You're gonna make me go to Ah, here's one. Up to the castle we go. I wonder who will meet at the castle. Oh. Not up there? Maybe let's go this way. I can't exactly remember. Okay, yeah, then let's go this way. Yes! It's the way to the castle. Oh my gosh, look what it is. Look what it is. Nope, nope, I'm skipping all of you. Look at this. Look at these little pieces. I hate you all. I hate you all. You such. Die. Die forever.
Stop! Heal!
And shoot. So much. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. Die. Die. Die forever. Why are you still alive?
Gotcha! Stop! Gather! Willow! Fire! Yeah! Stop!
Oh god, that's awkward. Okay. There we go, got him. Oh, gosh.
Gotcha!
Alright. Zero down. no one left. Okay. Well, we get to see her until Hero went like a beauty. So that's good. Who's still around? Oh. Birds. Oh, zero gravity. Heck yeah. Well, I gotta keep all this stuff on. But finish. No one publish. Cartwheel forever. Oh, strength, right? Okay. Oh my gosh. Nope. Nope. These two are dying. Both died. Both died.
Fire! Stop!
Stop. Stop. Okay. There we go. Oh my gosh. There we go. Yeah! That's what I call a combo. Aqua's so wonderful. Gosh, that's what this entire series will be. I won't mention it too much. I will refrain. Good. More pistols. Frozen in time. Map. Okay, we'll put back on cures. New one. I'm making it in. Yes, I can. I got a lot of things. Slot edge sucks. No, slot edge is trash. Oh, fire run. Okay. Yep, always this. Alright, fine, I'll make slot edge. Hold on. I don't want to use it. Ride the abilities, baby. Oh no!
Run!
This young girl!
I can feel the light. There's no way I can fight like this.
Mickey!
Hurry! You gotta get that girl to someplace that's safe.
Who are you? Why do you have a keyblade?
I'll tell you later. Right now, we gotta stop these things.
He's right. Get him, Mickey! Huh? I'm gonna kick your darkened butt! Wow, that was quick.
Everything all right? Let's get him.
Right.
I'm gonna Yoda on you! Don't see much of Mickey these days. I mean, he's still around. He's, you know, Disney's main house, I guess. He has like that new cartoon series he's in. I don't know, I don't stuff. I don't have Disney Plus or anything, so.
Fire!
I hate you. I hate you all. I hate all three of you. I hate everything that you're about. All of you. And I'll die.
Heal!
Die! Die, monster!
Fire!
Oh, okay.
Stop!
I got the good stuff.
Take that! Gather!
He's just not much in movies that make features for us. Yeah, I mean, he's, you know, at this point, I think he's like a, he's like a mascot for me. You know? How do I use this? National X is not really doing much. Oh my gosh, it's reversed.
Fire! Stop!
Oh, you're dead now. I think he's already dead. Stop, he's already dead! Yeah, I think he's more of a mascot now than anything, you know? They're just kind of like yeah, we're the Disney guys, you know us. We've been in like cartoons forever.
Thank you. My name is Aqua. I train under Master Ericus.
And I'm Mickey. I used to be Yen Sid's apprentice. I came back to him for some more training.
Oh, so you were the Unversed.
I sense light within this girl. You think that's why they attacked her?
Who is this girl, though?
I think you might be absolutely right. If you ask me, she must be somebody pretty extraordinary.
Oh. Very extraordinary,
Yes.
huh? Wonder who
I'm
she
quite
is.
certain she's someone we're supposed to protect.
Let's join forces. Oh no, not now. I'll be okay.
There he
See
goes.
you real soon.
Remember, because he uses a thing that lets him go between worlds, but he can't control it.
Here.
Are these for me?
I picked
Great.
you some flowers. Thank you for saving me.
They're okay, but they don't pair up to this
Oh, they're
beauty. Do
lovely.
you see this beauty?
You're so sweet.
My name's Kyrie. Nice to meet you.
Kyrie, huh?
Nice to meet you too. I'm Aqua.
Hey, we're both named
Kyrie,
after
about
ocean
that
stuff.
light.
Kyrie.
Oh, Grandma.
Wait, Kyrie, just a minute.
This is important.
I just cast a magic spell on you.
Because I can do
One
that
day
because I don't
when
keep
you're
it
in trouble, the light within you will lead you to the light of another.
Oh, so
Someone
it'll
to keep
tether
you safe.
her.
Thanks.
So the light within her will seek out the closest and strongest light
There
if
you
she's
are.
ever in great danger.
It's time to go.
Probably should keep that
Oh.
in mind.
Bye.
Aww.
Hey, Grandma,
Hmm? What is it?
could you tell me that story?
Again, dear?
Please.
Very well, then. Long ago, people lived in peace, bathed in the warmth of light. Everyone loved the light. Then, people began to fight over it. They wanted to keep it for themselves, and darkness was born in their hearts.
Sound familiar to any
The
deep lore we may have
spread,
covered before?
swallowing the light in many people's hearts. It covered everything, and the world disappeared. But small fragments of light survived
You could call them
in the
dandelions.
hearts of children. With these fragments of light, children rebuilt the lost world. It's the world we live in now. But the true light sleeps deep
It's
within
the
the
story of the
darkness.
deep lore of the key.
That's why the world is still scattered.
that we
divided
talked about.
from
We
each
already
other.
covered this. This is if you're looking in the Keyblade
But
lore, the deep lore that we
someday,
covered. So
a
you
door
guys should
to
know
the
about this.
innermost darkness will open, and the true light will return. So listen, child. Even in the deepest darkness, there will always be a light to guide you. Believe in the light, and the darkness will never defeat you.
Kind of like
Your
the Bible.
heart will shine with
Believe
its
in Christ and
power
hold on to Him, and
and
darkness cannot
push
overcome
the
it.
darkness away.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was the deep lore, by the way. Basically.
Kyrie, something tells me I didn't run into her by accident.
Not a chance.
Unversed, it never ends.
And now we know those Unversed come from Ventus, and they never end because they, come from him, and they just return to him when they defeat it. They didn't get Mickey's voice right here. I think it's the original voice actor. I can't remember. Sometimes for Kingdom Hearts, it's a mismatch. Sometimes they get the original voice actor, and sometimes they don't. Oh well, hello. So it's very back and forth. I don't know if that's the actual Mickey voice actor. It might not be. I'm not sure. It's too feminine. Maybe it isn't. Maybe it isn't. Because they get it for some. Like Elijah Woods does do Hades, I think. Like that's actually him, I'm pretty sure. And they get some of them, but they don't get everyone. Because the project's big, but especially in the beginning, it was kind of like a with a stick kind of thing, so they can only get so many. They do a pretty good job with it. I do think it's hilarious. I would love to see a Disney voice actor be approached and be like, hey, you want to be in a video game? Oh, like a little Disney game? Yeah, it's Kingdom
Over
Hearts. What? And after a while, Kingdom Hearts became famous enough or infamous enough that you see, like, the voice actors would be, like, approached and it's like, would you like to be in a game? Oh god, it's Kingdom Hearts, isn't it? And it's like, yeah. It's like, oh my god. Like, I just want to imagine some voice actor, some, like, Disney voice actors being like, oh god, am I being something? It's like jury duty. It's like, oh god, it's a Kingdom Hearts. Oh jeez. And don't get me wrong, I love Kingdom Hearts, but, like, I can't imagine it's like on everyone's like, oh man, I get to be in Kingdom Hearts. It's like a big Disney voice actor, So I think it's funny. No, 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 no. Gotta try pulsing. Okay, tell me that I don't only have moves. What? Oh my... Oh wait, hold on. Oh, it's finish boost. Oh, okay, wow, that's something different. Oh gosh. Alright, fine. Not frickin', what's it called? But I'll take it. Mind Square, I guess. What do you think of Walt Disney? The man? I'm not like a big historian guy, so he's a man who made Disney. I don't know very much about him. I know that there's like those whole like statements about like there's like a anti-Semitist and stuff, but I don't know. Like I don't know very much about him. I'm not like a Disney historian or anything. I think he made an empire. Or started an empire. So, probably a good businessman, I suppose. What that's worth.
Come on! Fire! Stop! Yeah!
Okay, that might not have been smart.
Fire!
Holy crap, it's all the way up there.
Yeah!
Oh my god. Die!
Yeah! Heal!
Yeah, I don't know very much about him. That's what I was gonna say. He built an incredible brand. Don't know much else. Yeah. I mean, yeah, he took old stories and made them into something like really amazing. So the dude, like, he knows what he's doing.
Fire!
Die. Forever.
Stop! Gotcha! Yeah! Take that!
Let's hit him. No.
Fire! Yeah!
I hate the birds so much. I hate the birds so much.
Yeah!
I can't reach you.
Fire!
Holy crap, die. There we go.
Yeah! 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 Come on! Fire! Yeah! 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 Heal! Farewell! Fire! Yeah! 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 Gotcha! Yeah! Yeah! Yeah!
No.
Heal!
Alright, stopper's done. Metal. New. Yes. Very much. What was that? Dealing something? Use Magic Force to gain team price of evidence. Okay, that's sure. I'll take it. Okay, nothing else is done.
Take that!
There we go.
Come on! Fire!
Alright, finally, let's go chase this thing. Oh, Terra! This is whenever everyone meets up. Headman.
Terra! Aqua!
Oh, jeez. It's... Dun, 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 dun. It's walk time! Well, I guess this would be like Rita Repulsa's minion. Instead. It's, bad guy. Go, my putties! Defeat the Unversed. Yeah. Close up on best girl. I swear, that'll do something. I'm kind of did, actually. Yes, look at this. She is the best. Oh, I messed it up. I derped it up. Yep. Cartwheel! Cartwheel! Use those acrobatics! Oh my god! Just let me get the fire. Oh. Yeah, there we go. That's my girl. Ah, cultured grace.
Terra!
Ben, now! Come on!
Just does the one little hit, and then they get their cross slash. That's not fair, but it's not. Should be all three. Should be like a beautiful, like, pirouette. Like a flower. Like a blooming flower. Yeah.
Got him.
We make a good team.
Sure do. Oh yeah, I got you these tickets.
For what?
Lifetime passes to Disney Town. He said to
I freaking love the way he says this.
to take 2 grown-ups.
freaking Jesse McCartney's reads great.
You mean us?
So, we're not married.
Listen to me, Ven. We need to get you home.
It's okay, Aqua. Trust me, that guy in the mask is history. I'll never badmouth Terra again.
He's talking about Vanitas, as we know.
You saw the boy in the mask?
Yes?
Vanitas. Ven, you let Aqua take you home.
No way. I want to go with you guys.
You can't.
I want to be a big
We have a
boy.
dangerous task ahead of us. I don't want you to get hurt.
And what is this dangerous task, Terra? It doesn't sound like what the Master told you to do.
I gotta
It
play
might be a
mom.
different route, but I'm fighting the darkness.
I'm not so sure. I've been to the same worlds as you, and I've seen what you've done.
What else has he done? We haven't seen him do anything negative.
You
I mean,
should
we've had
have put
lots
yourself
to
so
say
close to the
what
darkness.
he did, but
Listen to yourself, Aqua. Terra would never.
You mean you've been spying on me?
no, I've
Is
been
that what he said to
playing
do?
Mom.
The Master's orders?
He was only...
Aqua.
I get it.
The rift begins.
Terra.
Just stay put. I'm on my own now. All right?
I'm getting real Zuko vibes, man.
Terra, please, listen. The Master has no reason to distrust you, really. He was just worried.
You're awful, Aqua.
I'm just trying to do, but she's just trying to do her job.
So now you know the truth. But the Master loves Terra. And you know that too.
Were you also ordered to take me home?
Yes, it's dangerous. Hence the Unversed. Also, you're kind of part of a Keyblade thing, so
Aqua.
we should.
Now that you're a Keyblade Master, you've let it go to your head.
That's not true. She is wonderful. and
I'm
has
gonna
a-
go find Terra.
Seriously, my bias aside, what has she done this wrong? She's just like, look, just come home, guys. Like, what are you doing? Ah, jeez. Left all alone.
Terra. Then...
Passport to Disney Town. Icarus, what do you know about DSM-5 diagnosis? Which one? Like, the whole thing is like all the diagnoses. Diagnoses, I guess. I have the DSM-5 right over yonder a bit, actually, so I can pull it up. Did you have a specific question about something? Okay, we fell down. So you have specific question? I'm interested in ASD. Okay. Give me a second. Hold on. Hold on. Let me go grab it. It's in here. Hold on, I'm coming. Oh. Oh. Alright. I feel like an old man. Okay. Mine's kinda old. It does the job. What did you want to know? There are the buttons. One, two. Find it. Here we go. Okay. What are the diagnosis criteria? Okay. Before we go any further, let me ask a question. Why do you want to know? I want to make it very clear I am not working right now, and as such, I am not at liberty to prescribe or to diagnose. A little bit of information in a stream does not equal the amount needed to evaluate an individual on a diagnostic criteria. I want to make that very, very clear. The reason I'm being very hesitant is because, especially in today's world, I think everyone kind of like jumps to diagnosis really fast. It's like, look, just calm down. I mean, I'm just interested in it. I don't have it, nor am I intending to diagnose. Okay, all right. I just want to make sure. Because it, I want to make sure not to like jump to that kind of stuff. Not that like it's bad, but the point of diagnosis is not to like slap on a label anyway. It's to help understand what's going on so that, like, we can help. It's not to, like, kind of try and label or anything. Yeah, it's a medical process. Okay. So, autism spectrum disorder. Diagnostic criteria: 299.00 F 84.0. Diagnostic criteria A: persistent deficits in social communication and social interaction across multiple contexts, as manifest by the following: currently or by history. Example is illustrative, not exhaustive. See text. So some of the examples are stuff like deficits in social emotional reciprocatory, ranging, for example, from abnormal social approach and failure in normal back and forth conversation, reduced sharing of interests, emotions, Deficits in nonverbal communication behaviors for social range. Deficits in developing, maintaining, understanding relationships, ranging, for example, differential adjusting behaviors to various contexts. So kind of being like not great in social situations and reciprocating, that kind of thing. The severity cases. Diagnostic criteria B: restrictive, repetitive patterns of behaviors, interests, or activities as manifested by at least two of the following. Which the following are stereotyped or repetitive motor movements. So like continual flapping of hands, continual clapping, things like that. Insistence on sameness, inflexibility, adherence to routines or ritualized patterns. Extreme distress in small changes. So diagnostic criteria of really being a stickler for patterns. Whenever the pattern gets knocked off, very upset. Highly restricted, fixated interests that are abnormal in intensity or focus. So very fixated on specific things that are cool or good, but really fixated on that and like have whole designates of like life's life. Designated. Hyper reactivity to sensory input or unusual interest in sensory aspects of the environment. Apparent indifference to pain, temperature, adverse response, stuff like that. So kind of a sensory numbing or a super sensitive to external stimuli. Symptoms must be present in early developmental period, but may not become fully manifest until social demands show them. So they must be present from early on, but you may not see them early on. Symptoms cause clinically significant impairment in social, occupational, or other important areas of functioning. These disturbances are not better explained by intellectual disability or global developmental disorder. So, individuals, blah, 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 blah. So, yeah. And Asperger's has been put on the autism spectrum disorder. So, those are the diagnostic criteria. I actually have a good friend who has autism spectrum, and I can concur. I see all those aspects in the individual, and in some of the other individuals I've worked with. So yeah, it's basically like, to get down to like the bare minimum idea, it's basically individuals who don't reciprocate social norms very well, and who like, it kind of goes over their head, they don't really feel it, and who are like sensory input wise react either very strongly or none at all to things that people would normally react to in a different way. Do you have all of them or just some? For the, like, in the book? Like, in the, like... What do you mean by do you have some or all? I don't know what you mean by that. Of the symptoms. In the book, those were all the symptoms. Based on the DSM-5. Do you mean, like, are they listed there? Because that was all of them listed. Do you need to have all of them to be considered on the spectrum? No. Let me read again what it says specifically. There's a certain threshold, and that's for all diagnostics criteria as well for everything. I went too far. Give me 1 second. Let me open it back up. I already closed it. This poor book is gonna fall apart at some point. I need to get a new one. Maybe I can get it charged. Okay, persistent. Yes, okay. So in order to fully be diagnosed with any kind of disorder, the main, like the A, B, C, and D, like the main facets must be present. A majority of them must be. If only partial of them, sometimes that could be an entirely different disorder. For example, instead of depressive disorder, someone may have, what's it called? Mood dysregulatory disorder, or, what's the other one? Persistent something, where it's like depressive symptoms, but it's not like a full bout of depression symptoms. So sometimes like disorders, sometimes there's multiple disorders all dealing with the same facet, and they're different like levels and like different criteria for the same thing that all like either all get met or partially get met to meet that kind of criteria. For autism spectrum, pretty much all of these have to be present. Definitely A, when it's the social deficiencies. Repetitive patterns pretty much is always persistent as well as it does have to be from an early age. That's true. And then and then it has to be significantly impairment. So they do all have to be present. The severity of it, that's where the spectrum kind of thing comes in, to like what severity is it, high functioning, low functioning, that whole thing. Asperger's used to be a different diagnosis, but now it's part of the autism spectrum disorder, is high functioning. So basically, like, yeah, all the diagnostics have to be present to some degree, and then it's just how much does it impede, how intense are these symptoms, can the individual function like very, very strongly, and it's just like it's there and it does impede, but not to a huge degree, or is the individual very, very intense in these symptoms and has a very difficult time functioning on their own. So that's kind of the idea. That's basically the idea. Any other? Thanks, Icarus. I really appreciate you taking some time to take out the stream. Thanks so much. Oh yeah, of course, man. Hey. The Lord bless me in this, I hope. My God, I hope I'm actually doing well in this degree, but I'm still learning. I've got a lot to learn. I've got so much to learn. I'm really bad at diagnosing, and I'm really scared of it, honestly, but I'm trying to get better at it. So I'm learning too. If there's ever anything I can do or clear up or try to clear up, let me know. I'm more than happy. If nothing else, I've got the book here, so we can always look it up together. Just remember, especially with diagnosis, remember, it's not there to define, which sometimes it does, which is a problem. It's not there to define and constrict. It's there to help and try to get an understanding so we can aid the individual in whatever they're going through. I will say neurodevelopmental disorders like autism spectrum is not like a how do I want to put this, because I don't want to say it wrong. It's not like something that can occur because of a stimulus or something like that. It's something that a person is born with. The Lord created their minds a little differently, and so they live with it throughout their lives, but it's not a bad thing. It's just something that needs to be taken into account. So just kind of wanted to throw that out there. I trust, from personal experience, I've interacted with a lot of people on the spectrum, and they're all very wonderful people. Very, very wonderful. Just takes a little more patience sometimes, but they're all great. Okay, let's get back to it. What did I get? Oh, I got these neon glasses. Actually, hold on. Give me 1 sec while you're looking at that. I'm going to go get more water, because I really need water. On Earth. You can probably still hear me in the other room, which is fine. Oh no! I'm back. Divismo, yeah, I think it's just different brain type. That's it. Yeah, it's just a different way of thinking. Like, my friend, I'll call him... Let's go with what he always used. Cypher. Cypher was always, like, he was incredible with data. Like, the dude could look at, like... And this might have just been him. That might not be, like, for everyone. But he could look at data and, like, parse it out incredibly. It was amazing. But his thinking outside the box was very, very rigid. He did get better, because we did campaigns together and stuff. So, like, we kind of helped, like, we kind of played like that. But yeah, so, it's just a different way of thinking. I hate you. I hate you so much. I hate you so much. Get over here. Get over here. Piece of freaking... I hate you so much. Just so no explode on me. Gosh.
Fire! Gotcha!
No. Oh, Fedora. Can I get this? I can't. Dead.
Take that! Fire! Yeah! 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 Gather!
Okay. Well. Oh, we were so good, man. Sadly. There's this crap. Fountain area.
Come on! Fire! Yeah! Yeah! Yeah!
Oh, we killed him.
Yeah!
The mine actually got him. I don't think I can do this.
Gather!
This is stupid. This is worthless.
Yeah! 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 Heal!
Alright. Good chest, I miss.
Fire! Yeah! 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 Gather!
No, this is worthless. This literally does nothing for me.
Come on! Fire! Take that!
Fire zone. make anything. But I can't put on the dark. There.
Oh, just as I said it would happen, here's the third one. That book is
always
almost
last.
more trouble than it's worth. Say no more. The book you need to awaken the powers within you is just inside. Read to your heart's content, my dear.
Sorry. Next, missing up.
I'm the third? Terra and Ventus were here?
Why am I always so slow? Grab this. Power sticker. Seems like there's a lot of complexity with the stats. I didn't realize this is... Oh yeah, sorry, I've never seen that. I never showed you guys. I mean, there's strength, magic, and defense. Those are the 3 stats always in Kingdom Hearts. HP as well, obviously. There are resistances you can see over to the right for each element, but unless you have an item or in this game an ability, you learn abilities like Dark Screen and stuff that blocks like certain elements. Unless you have an ability that does it, usually they're at 0%. You just take normal damage. You can gain resistances though. In later games, there's a lot more equipment you gain that gets you resistances, but not really in this one. These are just the major stats. The arena level is just the arena thing. Don't worry about that. These are just the things that happen. I have Blade Charge? Ooh, oh my god, I didn't know I had that. These are just, whenever whenever the character, I use attacks and abilities and then enter into that stance. You just have to use the things related to the stance and you'll enter into it. And if you are in a stance and then you do the things in the super stance, the one with the 2 stars, you'll enter into that, so. And then these are just the finishers, which is basically like, if I don't enter in a stance, I still get a finisher that can be used, so. So yeah, I love the stances in this game. They're so fluid, they're so quick. I really wish they returned in others. They're in Dream Drop, so there are one other, kind of. It's not the exact same, but it's similar. But I think they're done best here. They're also in Kingdom Hearts 3, I take that back. They are in 3. And they're done pretty well there, so I can't be too upset about that. But yeah, the stats themselves aren't too complex. Not too bad. You got anything good? Yeah, you do. I haven't made like any of these. Okay. That's pretty much all I need. It's not too bad. The real thing about this game, about Birth by Sleep, is I'll show you in a sec. You've seen me do it before, but I guess I haven't. I explained it at the very beginning whenever we started, but I didn't go super into it. Abilities. So all of these are abilities you can learn. And obviously the more slots means the more you can stack them. Abilities are learned in this game. Usually you just learn them by leveling up in the others. In this game, you have to meld the commands. So that's why you see me say, is there anything to meld? If you meld 2 commands, you make a new one. And whenever you meld them, you can use one of your crystals. And each one does something different. This will give you more increases to specific damage. This one will make reload times go down, so the abilities are able to use faster. There's a physical one and a magic one. This one will allow you to get longer combos, which is incredibly important. These 2 are very important. This one can boost your max HP, which is incredible. I really should be doing that more. And this lets you get more stuff dropped from enemies. This is the least important. You attach this to the meld, and whenever you meld, whenever you synthesize, it makes a new ability it makes a new attack with the ability attached. So I may get right now, Slot Edge has attack haste. So while I have Slot Edge equipped, I have attack haste. So my attack, any of the abilities like that have a little key next to them that are physical attacks, Terra uses them mostly, will recharge faster. However, I do not have attack haste. It's kind of like learning weapons, learning weapon proficiencies in other games. I do not have attack haste fully learned until I master this ability. That bar has to go up all the way, and then the bar has to go away and a little crown needs to be made. When the little crown's there, that means the ability's mastered, and whatever's attached to it is mastered as well. So you don't have to keep it equipped anymore to have the ability attached. It's just on you. So if there's a crown with no ability, it just means it's mastered, but it doesn't matter, you don't make it. So if you look at abilities, yeah, see, attack haste has 2 yellows. That means I mastered those, so I have those naturally. They're passive. And 1 E, that means one of them is equipped, it's on, but if I take it off before it's mastered, I'll lose it. So I have to finish before I can then equip it. That's why I'm using, you heard me talk about how D-Link Magnet sucks. I'm like, this doesn't do anything, this attack sucks. The reason I still have it on is because I need to master it so I can get magic haste. So the second I master it, I'm taking it off. But I want that magic haste attached, so that's kind of how it works. I say it right now. And this Winnie the Pooh's book will be useful later. In this game, it just gives you like a new command board. Don't even worry about them. Command boards mean nothing. They don't do anything much. It's like a Mario Party style game you can play. It doesn't do anything. Oh, Xano Party. Cool, I've never played this, so I thought it was more of a simple hack and slash. A lot of Kingdom Hearts feel hack and slashy. They're very fun. I want to make that very clear. I'm playing these because I love the story, even as convoluted bullcrap as it is. I love the story, but mostly I love the gameplay. These games are my favorite action RPG gameplay. I love them. They feel very fun. If you've never played them, I strongly suggest playing them. They're very, very fun. And all of them hold up pretty well. Even Kingdom Hearts 1, even though it's kind of old, it holds up pretty well. I think 2 has some mechanic issues, personally, and we'll get there. Trust me, we'll get there. But they all hold up pretty well. Besides Chain of Memories, because card gameplay sucks. But I just don't like card gameplay. I'm not a strategist. But yeah, it's pretty hack and slashy, as you can see. It is very hack and slashy. And at the lower levels of difficulty, you can hack and slash your way through pretty easy. There's not really much. But at the harder difficulties, you gotta like parry and block and stuff, and use your abilities well, so it can get pretty difficult. So it's very fun. I highly recommend Kingdom Hearts to play. Even just to play, even if you don't care about the story, it's very fun. Vanitas! The boy in the mask.
A mask? You're the boy that Ventus mentioned.
Ah, yes. Ventus. Tell me something.
Remember,
Vanitas
is the dark part of Ventus that was separated by Xano.
I'll be asking the questions.
Oh, it's touchy.
And why shouldn't I? After all, between the two of us, I'm the only one who will walk away from here alive.
What the crap? Like, why?
Yes, again!
Like, why? Just, oh, good guy, let me fight. Also, I hate fighting you. I hate you. Don't make me do this again. We all know how this went last time. I still don't have Leaf Razor. He's weaker than he was last time. Earlier. Yeah, I hate you so much. I hate you so much.
Take that!
Yeah, come at me now. Come at me now. Come on. I'm using healing. It sucks. Dying.
Too slow.
Thunder!
Gotcha.
No.
Take that! Heal!
God, this
See ya.
sucks. Nope.
Thunder! Yeah! Take that!
Too slow.
Yeah! Get hit by the mine, sucker!
Thunder!
Gotcha.
Yeah! Gotcha! Yeah!
That's right. Majestic. Yeah, boy. Hey, dude.
See ya.
Speaking of Ventus,
Suffer.
I hate Ventus so much.
Come on! Thunder!
Go. Gotcha. See ya.
Go! Gotcha! Go!
Too slow.
Gotcha!
Pathetic.
Go!
Too slow.
God, I hate you.
Thunder!
Gotcha.
Yeah! Gather!
No, I regret.
Take that!
Too slow.
Yeah!
There we go. Woo, those mines really helped. Holy crap. I hate fighting him. Is he dead?
Who are you?
Ugh. This guy's got some Joker feel.
Not bad at all. Congratulations.
Hi,
I'll
good.
keep you around. Never hurts to have a backup.
Back up.
I have to stop him before anything else happens to Terra and Ven.
Aqua!
Take all the burden.
Ven!
Are we talking
Were you
again?
able to find him?
Yeah, but he's gone.
Right.
Ah, right, yeah. He's being a brooding.
Then I can't stay here.
Let me go with you, Aqua.
No, Ven. Do
Oh,
as I
Mom
say,
said no.
Go home.
Why won't you let me?
I don't want to put you in harm's way. You understand?
Should you even escort him home, Aqua? Like, I love Ventus, but you know he's not gonna obey. Come on, man. Come on, girl. You know he's not gonna listen. Oh, there's that. Icarus, do you like watching sports? My dad loves college football. Oh, trophy urn drifting apart. My dad loves college football, so I sometimes watch that with him. Gator fan, you know. I'm not super into sports, but I don't mind them. I have nothing against sports. I think they're really cool. I think they're fantastic. I think they're fantastic for like learning teamwork and responsibility and stuff like that. So I do think that they have like really good merit with them. Does that make sense? It sounded kind of weird. But yeah, sports are awesome. I'm not super into them myself a lot, but yeah. I guess football would be my favorite that I would watch. But boxing's cool. Boxing's cool. Do you have a favorite, Devisma? Yeah, I'm just not into them